today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Green Bay Packers taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Number 33.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Cousins escapes the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Tim Williams gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jones, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Rodgers with a handoff to Aaron Jones.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
A loss of a yard.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Now, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
Cousins pass.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
To the ground, this time Cook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. From the 31, Cousins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
at the 20.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Rodgers.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Adam Thielen and the rest of the Vikings offense, they get set for their next possession. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 3, Vikings nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Madison. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Moves to 2nd and goal.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit, threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. To throw is Cousins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
The passer defense.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now the rookie's second-round pick, it's A.J. Dillon with it. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Dillon, the ball carrier.
Brooks Reed with a tackle.
Brooks Reed on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. First down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jones. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Second down and goal. Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Green Bay score. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Vikings first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, this is Madison. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Minnesota.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 34.
Cook again, the ball carrier.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's third and 2.
Third down.
And that is incomplete.
Cousins' pass.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Is good. That ties the game at 10.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
The ball carrier. Anthony Barr brought him down. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's second down. Second and 10, we're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Vikings.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Cousins now. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 13, Packers 10.
Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Again, it's Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And last time, able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Cousins. It quickly to Thielen here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Minnesota.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now Cook hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Passer defense.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Jones has it over the middle. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Extra point try now for Crosby. Bay will take a 7-point lead now. You just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Darnell Savage.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now the 2nd down throw on target. Oh, a little 360.
Pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Cousins over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
9 on the play.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's good.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
On the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Lazard. It's a gain of 7.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
On the carry. Ben Gideon on the tackle. A pickup of 2.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again with Jones. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on 3rd and goal. Well, what a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
On the stop. A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at
23, Vikings 13.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
And it's third down.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now, because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Fighting through pressure. Incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers.
To throw again on second down. Cousins.
Preston Smith.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Vikings on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Now Cousins. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
First down, Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Third down.
Throwing, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
Cousins pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
1-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through.
Is good.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Packers 23, Vikings 16.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Twisting away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Complete.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Third on the handoff, it's Madison. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Short throw to Smith. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. Now Cousins. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down. And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. To throw is Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Rodgers on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Packers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week.